I'm Cool Trainer Crow. Welcome to Pokemon Stadium 2. Returning viewers might remember my Pokemon Emerald Battle Frontier grind, which I stopped for now and will return to it at 100 subs, gonna live stream it. But for now I'm just gonna make long-form videos on other games, starting with this one. I'm gonna learn how to speedrun Wario Land 4, I'm gonna finally play Doom. Maybe I'll even make some shorts on guitar practice, who knows. I don't actually have an N64 transfer pack, so I am using rental Pokemon only. This is a voiceover because the original commentary for this video was incredibly bad. So what you're going to be hearing is some rambling on stuff, while there's Pokemon Stadium 2 in the background. First off is, shorts will stop temporarily, or at least the daily uploads anyway, because I don't have Pokemon Emerald shorts to upload. And Stadium 2 does not make very good ones. I am going to be showing it everything in Pokemon Stadium 2, but that's going to be a lot of videos, and I'll have to take breaks in between those videos. I'll be playing, like, Ocarina of Time randomizers, Wario Land 4 speedruns, other weird Game Boy Advance games I have. I would play DS games too, but I don't actually own a DS capture card, so I've got to invest in that at some point. I've got some great DS games too, like I've got this old Dragon Quest game that I have no idea where I got it from. I've got this old JRPG called Magical Star Sign that I have no idea where I've got it from. I've got some good ones. So a DS capture card is definitely something I'm going to invest in if I can get an actual job. Speaking of frustration, it's the middle of October, so all of my bird friends are leaving me for the winter, which is very sad. They haven't really been eating the seeds I put out over the summer either, so if you guys have got tips for befriending birds, please put them in the comments. As you can probably tell by my name, I really like birds. You guys ever seen a green heron? Absolutely majestic. My current line of work requires that I travel a lot, so I get to see a lot of cool birds, like killdeer, juncos, all kinds of finches. House sparrows a lot. I don't actually see house sparrows at my house, so they're always cool to see. One time I was heading home and I saw a bald eagle in a tree with like 8 crows. Like the crows had befriended the eagle and they were friends. I would post a picture of it here, but I never got one because my phone camera is really, really bad. You'll get to see an MS Paint recreation if I wasn't too lazy to make one. Anyway, I'm playing Pokemon Stadium 2. This game is almost entirely Pokemon battles against varying opponents, though there is also a set of minigames, and a Game Boy emulator where you can play Gen 1 and 2 games if I had an N64 transfer pack. My process for picking rental Pokemon is to pick a few fast lead Pokemon and then fill the rest with bulky Pokemon that can deal a bit of damage. It's the same process I was using for picking Pokemon to use in the Battle Frontier. Although with rental Pokemon I don't also have to train them. Sometimes fully evolved Pokemon have much worse moves than lower evolution, so there's a trade-off to be made between having higher stats and having better moves. You also won't really see me picking legendary Pokemon because I think that's kind of lame in a Pokemon Stadium game. You'll see me breezing through most of these battles. I do lose once, but this is just Pokécup, it gets much harder. Actually, something odd about my setup is I can't actually hear my game audio. It's being captured just fine because I have it plugged into a capture card. But as soon as I try plugging my headphones in the monitor I'm playing it on, like my headphones just start playing this really loud, like high-pitched tone. I don't know why, it's really bad. So what I'm actually listening to during this recording is either heavy metal or some other video. Recently it's been pseudo-archaeology. I highly recommend you go check out Mini Minuteman. I don't really feel like ranting about pseudo-archaeology in this video, so I'll talk. I have a guitar. I practice whenever I have the time to. I'm not especially good, but I'm getting there, and I will, at some point, upload some shorts of me practicing solos. First thing I gotta do is invest in a noise cancellation pedal. My setup is so bad. I don't have an amp, so I just plug my guitar pretty much directly into my computer. I can't even use high-end guitar software because they're all made for Windows and Mac, and I'm a Linux user. As for why there isn't a good free software made for Linux, I don't know. I blame the British Museum. They're behind everything. Every time I get an especially awful room in the Battle Pack, it's because the British Museum caused a cosmic ray bit flip with their space laser. The reason the pyramids are still in Giza is because they're too heavy for the British Museum to steal. Yet. I have the script for a full rant about the British Museum in the works, so be on the lookout for that video. You can be notified when it comes out by pressing the big red subscribe button and then clicking the bell. Do what the gold text at the top of this video says, become a subscriber. To distract you from this self-promotion, have this picture of a cardinal I found. He looks deeply concerned that you're not subscribed. I see these Christmas cards with 2 red cardinals, and no. Female cardinals are brown. How did we even get from celebrating the birth of Jesus to Santa Claus anyway? I'll discuss that in a different video. Wow, I'm only 6 minutes into this voiceover? I've spent the breaks recording this swatting away a fly. I really hope a spider moves in. I have a huge respect for spiders. We are comrades in arms, in the fight against the houseflies. Why did God create houseflies? I don't know, maybe it was one of his asshole angels that did it. Not that humans are much better, I mean, we created a pug. Sometimes I wish hell was real just so the people who created pugs could be there. As much as I hate PETA, maybe somewhere in their insanity they have a point. It is still fun watching vegans get mad when I point out they don't care about the suffering of plants. I pass by this field of sunflowers a lot, and those sunflowers are so crowded they can't properly face the sun and they start wilting early. Vegans will still claim it's somehow more moral than properly taking care of grass-fed cows. Oh, and those cows will eat meat when they get the chance. There is no such thing as a true herbivore, because getting iron and calcium when you just eat plants is really hard. Remember guys, you gotta eat your meat, but like, spend a couple extra dollars to get grass-fed. Don't be fooled when there's a separate package that says hormone-free, because using hormones on livestock is illegal in the United States. Advertisers really want you to spend more money because they put meets federal standards on the box. There's a few other ridiculous things I noticed in advertising too, like when alkaline battery companies compare their batteries to zinc-carbon batteries and then claim their batteries are longer lasting than the competition. No one makes zinc-carbon batteries anymore. United States marketing regulations dictate that they can only say things they can actually prove, so advertisers have taken to taking completely mundane or even negative aspects of their product and reframing them as desirable. Like when gluten-free fad diets were the craze, they put gluten-free on shit that should never have had gluten in it. The latest buzzword is plant-based, and you'll see things like plant-based bread and plant-based paper. Bread is typically made from grains, which are indeed plants, and paper is almost entirely made of cellulose, which also comes from plants. Pretty soon, asbestos-free cereal will be a reality. This talk about advertising has really upset this fly. Get out of here. Alright, the fly is gone. Maybe it got caught in one of the cobwebs.
They're eyeing each other warily.
Oh, no it didn't. It's flying around the floor now.
The Pokemon is returning to its
I should probably vacuum in here anyway. I have a few other weird GBA games here. I've got this... I got the Monsters Inc. tie-in game. It's missing the sticker. I've got this one with a super worn sticker. It's called Super Bust-A-Move. Kind of a weird puzzle game. I've got That's So Raven 2. Don't even know where I got this. I've never even seen That's So Raven. Is it actually good? Probably not. I'll have to make a video on my weird GBA games at some point. Wow, I need to clean up my setup. If you're wondering what my setup looks like, you can just Google unmanaged cables. And that's a picture of my setup. I need to clean that up. Why do I have so many random peripherals? Anyway, I'm stalling until the 10-minute mark. It's time to stop. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Please leave a like, a comment, anything to help boost the algorithm. I can't just keep doing daily short uploads forever. And that's it. Enjoy the rest of this footage. I have to go mow my lawn. See ya.
Oh, it's Magnemite! This is the last Pokemon! The white-hot battle continues! continue.